Hey everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, we're diving into the Week 3 tournament of Season 2, the Daybreak Classic at Pinehurst number 2. This is the course where Ryan Gamer got his first career ace in his rookie season, and we did not play very well in that tournament. It was very tough with very tough conditions. This course always plays tough, but we did get that ace there in the final round, which was awesome. But this year, we're looking to win this tournament for the first time, and we are coming off a win in the Bluff Championship last week. We dominated from start to finish, and that was after a big struggle in the first round of the year, the first tournament of the year. We really played bad in the Champions Invitational at Spyglass Hill, but we did bounce back with the win, and we're looking to continue that momentum here into Week 3 at Pinehurst number 2. So we're going to be diving into the practice round and trying to get the max attribute boost with a 2 under or better in practice, and then diving into round number 1 of this tournament. So just like always, I have timestamps for you all in the video description for those that want to jump ahead to the round. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Right now, we're sitting ranked number 2 in the FedEx Cup, looking to change that to number 1 after a good week this week. This is a very important practice round because this course is extremely tough. The more you can practice it, the better. And last year, the conditions were extremely challenging. They were not even firm and fast, I don't believe, last year. So if we get firm and fast, well, this course is going to play a whole lot tougher than last year. Now, you can see Ryan Gamer's rocking the new Jordan outfit here. You know, you all don't see me buy too much in the store, but whenever I see something Jordan in there, I just usually buy it. Not every time, but when I see a Jordan outfit, I usually get it. So how do you get me to spend VC? Well, you put Jordans in there. You all are shocked, right? Ryan, you bought something? Yeah, I did. I really did. But here we go. The goal is to get to 2 under or better here. Pinehurst number 2 practice round, starting at hole number 1. Now, this is what you don't want to be left in between clubs. So I'm going to go 3 wood off the tee here. And here at Pinehurst, it is so important to hit the fairway. I know you could say that about every course, but look at that. A quad perfect to start the day. It's the new Jordan sweater, everybody. Ryan's gonna harness his inner Michael Jordan today. I mean, if you all are watching the NBA 2K26 series on the channel, you know that Ryan Gamer is harnessing his inner Michael Jordan. I mean, he is dominating in the world of NBA 2K right now, and wow. He even got a new shoe deal in NBA 2K26. Designed his own shoes there. Very important shot to practice here. I'm going to go 56-degree wedge. Let the wind take it. Okay, so the wind definitely knocked it down. I thought we were going to get a little more carry out of that, but we didn't. 25-footer. It's left to right and then right to left. Cut. What? Okay. Wow. Wish this Jordan sweater when it came to the shop sooner, and maybe it was, and I just missed it. Oh, boy. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? Not an easy birdie to get here in the practice round. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. You notice the sweater is a little Kentucky blue as well. You know, it's not really exactly Kentucky blue. It's close to it. Go Wildcats. That took a heavy bounce. We got lucky. That looked like it hit a rock, but it didn't. We'll take it. Look at Jerry. I said, how about that? Love to see Jerry ready in the practice round. Now, this is the hole that crushed us last year in both rounds. But we're a lot better than we were to start last year. Are we? What? What was that again? Are we better? Look, Jerry's like, did you ever think about maybe pulling out a 3-wood there? You know, lay up. Well, when in practice, you want to practice these tough shots. 40-yard pitch shot from the pine straw. Got to get it up that hill and not hit it too far or too short. Not a shot you want to have, but definitely a shot you'd rather have in practice. That's it. Okay. Everybody remain calm. You can't see Jerry over there, but he's over there dancing. He's dancing onto the next tee. Wow. It's not really Kentucky blue at all, is it? Some of you have pointed that out probably, but hey, can we just pretend it's Kentucky blue? You know, Ryan thinks it is out there today, and he's 2 under par. I mean, let's just tell him it's Kentucky blue. It's really not. It's more like North Carolina blue, and that's not the blue we would ever go for. No, no, no. Ryan Gamer is a Wildcat. He's not a Tar Heel. 200 yards, downhill 3 feet, a very mean par 3 here. Green protected to the right with the bunker. Wow, just got to get this on this green somehow. Welcome to Pinehurst number 2, everybody. So on this one, I usually just go to hit the middle of the green and give yourself a putt. It's one of those that you really should never attack unless it's in the middle. But if it's not in the middle, you probably shouldn't attack it because the bunker shot from over there is a nightmare. And this isn't too bad. It's left to right, right to left in the middle, and right to left at the end. It's going to break pretty heavily once it slows down. Good putting stroke. That is great distance control. A good lag putt. We'll take it. Not a hole you really put on your birdie list. This is a birdie if you get lucky. I wouldn't call a long putt lucky. If you're very precise with the putter, that's a birdie hole. If not, well, it's a par hole or maybe even a bogey. I'm never going to say this is a bogey hole, you know? Who's going to say that? Here we go. Here we go. Hole number 18. Send it. You know, I do want to point out that Ryan Gamer is in early talks. I was talking about Kentucky Wildcats. He's in the early talks of taking over as the basketball coach when the new college basketball game comes out. So he's in heavy talks to take over the Kentucky Wildcats whenever that series is starting, and I cannot wait for that series. It's going to be an epic one, and oh boy, I can't wait for college basketball to return. But yeah, Ryan Gamer is in early talks to take over as the head coach. He's turned around the Kentucky Wildcats before in football. Here on the channel, he's looking to do it again in basketball. We're still a few years out from that game, though, but still, we're still getting ready. 158 yards, uphill 11. I like a 6-iron here, right into this wind. Slight fade. It's going to come off to the right. That's solid. A little bit misread on the distance, but it's a safe shot, as John would say. Since John isn't here in the practice round, I've got to make up for it. 26 feet, uphill 3 inches. It's not breaking very much. It is at the beginning, but we got to hit this pretty firm. Oh, not that firm. Oh, no. That got away from me. That was a rhythm problem. Look at Ryan looking over at Jerry, looking over at the clubhouse. Like, oh, I'm ready to go get some food. Here we go. +7 to all attributes if we sink this putt. That is huge. What a practice round. Started off with 2 birdies and then saved par on very difficult golf holes. I love Pinehurst number 2. I will see you all in round number 1. What a practice round. And now it is time for round number 1 of the Daybreak Classic at Pinehurst number 2. Practice went phenomenal. +7 to all attributes. We shot a 2 under in 4 holes. 4 very difficult holes of golf. And if we play like that today in this round number 1, we're going to dominate. Now, course management is going to be key on this golf course. If we find ourselves in the rough, if we find ourselves in the greenside bunkers, we will be in trouble. It is as simple as that. Now, let's see what the settings are. So, high winds, firm, fast. Oh, boy. Okay. I was afraid of this. So, hey, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Pinehurst number 2. I've played this course a lot. I know how to play it, but it's all about being precise. And let's be precise today and dominate on this golf course, because if we don't, you can get in trouble on this course fast.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out of the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out.
And here's your look at the early leaderboard here going into Pinehurst number 2, round 1. Ben Coe's at the top at 7 under par. Joe Dahman and then Hideki Matsuyama make out the top 3. They're scoring today in tough conditions. We've got to bring our A game. Simple as that. Let's do this, everybody.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole.
No life stories today. I told all the life stories in practice, and we had a good time in practice. Let's focus up today and get the job done. If I lose focus today, we're done. That's just the way this course is. 10-mile-per-hour wind. I do not like a driver here. I actually like a 3-wood.
Well, this should find the short grass.
Luke says it's going to find the fairway. I don't know. It's close. And it does. Beautiful.
This is his second shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
136. Uphill 6 feet. Wind blowing 11 miles per hour. Basically straight side wind to the left. A little bit at our back. So we do have to make sure we don't hit this far. That's a really difficult shot. What is our choked approach range? I don't love it. Choked approach pitching wedge is not a bad play. If this wind actually adds distance, it's actually a great spot to put this right in the cup. I'm doing it. I'm going for it right here. Come on. That's it. Got to hop though.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
We'll take it. Yeah, not a bad shot.
What
Nothing fancy.
For this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
But the issue is there, if you go for and hit it long, that chip shot up that slope is really difficult. You usually end up back where we are right here, and that would be for par. Now we got a birdie chance, 21-footer. It's to the left, to the right away, and then back to the left towards the middle and end.
Oh, I like the pace on this putt. Tracking.
Get in! Come on!
What a putt.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, you two?
Currently at -1 following that hole.
We do not have the Daybreak Classic trophy yet. We have not won this tournament. We did not win it our rookie year, but here we are looking to win it.
At Pinehurst number 2, Rich. Tee it high, let it fly.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Get lucky, get lucky. Hit a rock. That did not hit a rock.
I don't like the look of that lie.
Yeah, I don't either, Luke. It was just a bad strike. Not a bad strike. It was a bad decision off the tee, and it wasn't the best strike. Now, good news is the ball is sitting up nice here in the sand. This is a great lie, and it's a very difficult green whether you're in the fairway or not. So what I want to do here is send a nice choked approach 2-iron out of the sand, hit it a little bit steep, right stick down just a touch. Yeah, that's the play. Land it short, roll it up that hill. Land it short, roll it up the hill. Just like that. Roll it up the hill. Stop.
That's
Why
just
is
inside
golf
the range.
one of the best sports in the world? For
Always
shots
nice
like
to have
that.
a birdie putt.
I mean, we've hit a lot of good shots in this series. That is up there with one of the best of them. Level of difficulty off the charts. And executed to perfection. Shot set up to perfection. That is just perfection. Wow. You know, I don't always hit that classic cookie cutter shot. You know, I love shots like that. Bouncing it short, rolling it up. You know, it depends on what you're playing, what course you're playing, and the shot you have in front of you. But I love shots like that. But let's not miss this. That is one of our best birdies. That's unreal.
2 under for the tournament.
Who just one-timed that, you legends? And you all called in that birdie train quick today. Thank you. Get your coffee.
Third
Cheers.
is a par 4, but it's a short one.
It is. Driver not always required by the players here. So anything finding the fairway, we'll leave a second shot of, shortish length to a green that tilts from back to front and again has slopes that run in all different directions away from this green.
I like a stinger here. I'm still shocked from that last one.
Oh, the
That's
stinger.
just wild.
Let him cook.
Let him cook, Luke says. That's right, let him cook. That's one of the best shots I've ever hit.
Good shot
Set up
there,
perfect and executed
Time
perfect.
for the second shot into the third.
I'll be talking about that one this whole season. Remember that shot at Pinehurst number 2? On hole number 2? Yeah, we remember, Ryan, for the 20,000th time. 84 yards. Now, this is one you do not want to land short. And also, you don't want to spin back too much. So this is one where I'm going to hit it shallow. Right stick up almost all the way here. I don't want this to spin back really at all. If it catches too much spin, I'm actually going to hit it all the way shallow. Right stick all the way up here. Or almost all the way up. De-loft it under the wind as well. And, yeah. We just don't want this to roll off. I don't mind to have a downhill putt. It's a great strike. That is lovely. Still going to spin back a little, but we hit it shallow enough and de-lofted enough to where it's going to stop. So the goal of that shot, decrease spin. Decrease spin, decrease spin. That was every single thing we did to the shot setup was for that reason right there. We did not want to generate a lot of spin there, and we didn't. We were able to hold it. Course management is everything at Pinehurst. It truly is, and we're executing to perfection. Like,
Well,
this
move
level
there.
of golf is just
Anything north
insane.
of the leaderboard's always pleasant.
Keep it up. This is about the time I usually tell a
The
life
fourth
story.
hole is a par 4 with an
No life
elevated tee
stories.
shot.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
You know, if you all
Attaboy.
want to
Good
hear me
shot.
talk the whole time and tell a lot of life stories, well, just watch the Impossible
Lining
Challenge
up
and every
here after
Friday.
A bunch of birdies, Rich.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Yeah. Every Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the video for you. 226, uphill 14 feet. Very tough green right here. I mean, the bunker to the left. Everything's funneling right to left, so if we could land this right in this zone, trickling on up, I think that's the play. It's got to be every bit of this 2-iron in this wind, though. Gonna come off to the right off this side slope. It went a little too far off the right there. We're gonna be dancing. Not the dance we want, though. It's going to be on a heavy right to left break right at the beginning. Better than the left, though.
Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. John, what's the line on this putt?
Okay, this one's going up the hill and moving to the left.
Yeah, I mean, 37 feet, uphill 1 foot, a whole lot of right to left movement, and you do not want to be far here. You see the game's default distance. That's going to send us off the green. I'm going to move it back about 3 feet. I usually overhit it anyways. Right to left most of the way. It comes back at the end as it flattens out.
I don't mind the look of this. This has got some intent.
Get in!
Come on.
Get in!
No, cannot.
And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole.
Golf's such a painful sport, but you know, in the practice round, we got lucky on hole 1. That first birdie, kind of the ball just dropped in the same line that one hit. We got lucky in practice, did not get lucky this round. But what a putt, and I thought that was going to drop. Thank you all for trying to one-time it. Birdie train to start, 3 holes in a row. Stop to get some food, get you some cheeseburgers, hot dogs, pizza. The food of choice here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. My 3 favorite food groups: pizza, cheeseburgers, and hot
Pinehurst
dogs.
number 2, originally designed by the legendary architect Donald Ross and restored recently by Core Crenshaw. And the 5th hole is a real feature, isn't it?
They've done an immaculate job here. Tee shot runs parallel in the opposite direction to the 4th. Fairway does camber from right to left, so a draw more than likely with your second shot, but you don't want to miss this green to the left. There is a massive run out, and that golf ball will keep going and going.
You gotta be kidding me.
Until it's gone.
Going till it's gone. Rich is
Playing this
correct,
shot
but
from the sand.
that's just a big miscalculation. That was not a misswing. That was me off the tee thinking the wind was going to push that more to the right with the fade. It did not, and here we are sitting with a very difficult shot. Now, you could say that this is a good spot to be in. It keeps us from getting ourselves in trouble, and it actually does. But, with that being said, I'm pulling out a 3-wood, and I'm going to get ourselves into a little bit more trouble here.
Going with a 3-wood here.
I'll just be honest with you all.
Sitting at
I
-3.
never foresaw that. Foresaw, is that even a word? Sounds like a word. I don't know. I thought for sure that 3-wood is a good lie. I thought we would at least get over this sand. Terrible decision. I did say we were going to get ourselves in trouble, but I was more really joking. I didn't mean it. Okay, well, all right. Gotta be a partial lob. This is like a nightmare shot. We've got to get up over this lip. A pitch might not get over. It's got to be lofted up, and we got to get lucky here. Do not try this at home. Barely got over. That's actually a really good shot. A pitch shot would not have got
All
over.
right. Facing a little up and down here to save the par.
Okay, good news is we can chip it right off that hill on the upslope, let it hop, bounce to the left, and maybe trickle on in. Gotta go. That's the line. You know,
This would be a great par putt if you can make this.
considering we've got multiple double bogeys here, and I think maybe a quadruple bogey on this golf hole last year. So, I mean, we'll take a par. Mistakes were made.
Back after that hole.
That's poor decision making.
Over to 6 we go, Rich. The first par 3 here at Pinehurst number 2.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
I can't believe I did that in the last hole. I'm sorry you all had to see that, but it is what it is. Made a mistake and paid the price. 234 yards, very difficult par 3 here. I mean, basically you got to land that 2-iron right on this upslope, then hope it hits it and then starts to grab a little bit. Now, in this wind, it's going to play very tough. I'm going to go to a choked approach, try to land it short, hit it a little bit steep, right stick down about halfway, then get it to stop. A little more too far to the right, but it might get lucky on this slope. Just like that. Yep, and then go all the way down. That is perfection. Not perfection, because the line we were going for would have put us right in the hole. It was perfect distance control. We had the perfect idea. Without the missed swing, that shot was going in, which is wild to think about. 7 feet, downhill 1 inch. Smooth right to left break. Yes! Come on! You know,
putting this well from
I know we made that mistake on the par 5 decision making. Decision making and course management has been superb, minus that one decision. So
moving up the leaderboard, never
can't really be too mad.
As you begin the 7th hole, a par 4, angles are of the premium.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Yeah, it's a big difference. That is a massive difference. I don't know what we do here, though. I mean, we lay back into this area. I think we have a much better chance to score here versus hitting it into the rough. So I'm going to go stinger. And look at it fade nicely.
Oh,
we're going to get great distance here.
Off the tee. That is brilliant.
Brilliant. Thank you, Luke.
Play.
That was really cool. I can't say I was trying to do that specifically, but
50-yard marker.
We'll take it.
3 strokes off the lead.
That's when you wave at the fans, pretend you tried to do it. You know, tip the cap, you know. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. They asked you in the interview? Yeah, I had that planned all week in practice. Very difficult shot. You do not want to go far here. It's a really tough chip shot, and you could do a partial regular approach or a choked approach 9-iron, which I like better. Choked approach 9, hit it a little bit steep. Right stick down just a touch. Good strike. Did we get the wind right? It's looking good. Yeah, that'll do. Hold, come on. You're kidding me. That won't do.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wow.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Welcome to Pinehurst. That's what Jerry just said to Ryan. That's what Jerry just said to Ryan. Welcome to Pinehurst number 2, Ryan. I like a chip here. I like banking it right up that slope, sending it. Sending it in! Yes! Ryan does the Shooter McGavin.
And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Come on, Ryan. We don't see the Shooter McGavin celebration very often, but that was awesome. What a chip. Ryan's having fun out there at Pinehurst, everybody. Get
He's
your
in a share of
coffee.
third place.
Cheers. Due back from the leader. And keep in mind, a lot of pros left to play. This is
The eighth
far
hole
from
is
the
a par
final
five,
score
the
for
second
the
on
leader.
the
Honestly, I
outward
don't think
half,
7
and
under
one
is
of the players you're gonna
too
wanna try
big
and
of a
take
stretch
advantage of.
for the leader,
They
actually.
certainly do. Most players should be able to reach in two. However, finding this green and
Should be
keeping
able to
it
reach
there
in two.
is
It's par
another
4.
thing. There are 0 flat spots on this green. To make birdie, you're going to have a really sharp short game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's correct. Oh, no. No, get lucky. Get lucky. Well, I think you can
that's
take
a little
birdie out of the
untidy.
equation.
Currently -5.
I mean, yeah, we just got to get this up and out. That's a nightmare. That doesn't even get out. That's a fully lofted
Manetti,
lob
what's he
wedge.
facing with this one?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
I don't even know what to say. That was a fully lofted lob wedge. We've got to lay up again.
Okay, out of the sand. Not
I
sure
mean,
if
we
it's
got to
gonna be
try to
enough,
save
though.
bogey. I never would have expected that. I even lofted it. Okay. Wow, I don't know. Okay, let's try to put this close. 11-mile-per-hour wind in the face. Do not want to spin this one back. I'm going to go 7-iron. And I'm going to go to attack this thing. Very well done. That's beautiful. If we can sink this, this
quality
is a
shot
great
from him.
bogey.
He'll be pleased.
And that's what Jerry's saying to Ryan there. But I mean,
This
that's...
putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is for damage limitation.
That is an incredible bogey. But it's still painful. Yeah, we made a
Bit of a
mistake.
setback there. Now he's 4 under for the tournament.
But
And
I
moving
never
down
would have
the
expected
leaderboard
that
as
not to get
well.
out. The game told us to the splash shot. I didn't think I
The
thought the
ninth
splash
hole
shot
of
might
Pinehurst
not have
number 2
carried. So I'm like,
continues
let's
to
pull out a
feature green
lob
that
and
has so much going on, whether it's
loft it.
crowned or
Nope.
domed, but there's a lot
should
of
have hit a
slope.
splash.
And there's a lot
obviously.
of slopes running into some bad spots, isn't there, Luke? Front, you're going back into the bunker. Long, you're going into a bunker. Try and hit it out to the right-hand side into a little flat, safe zone. Take your 2 putts and go on from there.
You all realize we just saved our round with that bogey. That's a bogey that actually gives you confidence. A double there is heartbreaking and kills all the momentum. A bogey from that position gives us momentum. 182, downhill 8 feet. It's got to be a choked approach 6-iron. Let that wind take it. Hit that slope. Bounce up.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
Just like that. Hit that slope. Bounce up. Right there. Right
Opting
there.
for the 6-iron.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
And this is what remains for a share of 5th place on the leaderboard.
Beautiful.
Always good
You
to
know,
lead the bounce
2
back
mistakes on
category.
that front
That's a
9.
good stat.
2 big mistakes. One caused us to get a bogey. The other caused us to get a par. But other than that, perfect
Trailing
golf.
by a couple of strokes now.
And you're going to make mistakes here at Pinehurst number 2. It's just, are you going to bounce back from those mistakes? So far, we have.
The back 9 at Pinehurst number 2 starts with a par 5.
Just a long straightaway par 5. Really not much to it off the tee. Second shot, you've got to be mindful to put your third shot in a good position to maximize spin so you can control what the golf ball does once it lands on this green.
I'm going to go power drive. Yeah, you know, the swing has been really good today. That gave me the
Looks like this
confidence
one's
with
heading
that power
safely for the
drive.
fairway.
I know we can't get there on 2, really, but I want more distance here. We might be able to get there, actually, now.
Standing over his second shot. Only 2 shots
We
off the pace.
can, but I'm not necessarily trying to. I just want to get this as far up as I can and give ourselves a flop shot.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
Oh, no. No. Just a slight push with driver off the deck is gone, as you would expect it to be.
Hey, that's golf,
That's
isn't
tough.
it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones.
I mean, look, Ryan and Jerry are both walking quick. They're walking with confidence as a team here. 54 yards, uphill 3 feet. Behind the pin is a nightmare. It's got to be a pitch shot. A lob wedge pitch shot, struck full, and land it a little bit short and keep it short. Got a very clean lie there.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from
Just
long
like that.
range.
Yeah, that's all we needed. You're not going to risk that
Trying to get
going
to 6
far.
under now with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Thank you, Rich. And
Penny,
this
take
looks
us through
straight
the break
in.
on this putt.
Maybe right to left.
It's just the slightest bit of break, and it's moving right to left.
Thank you, Henny. Yep. I said the same thing first.
This is on a great
Get in.
line.
It was straight in. It
And
wasn't
as we check
breaking at all.
standings, Our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
Course management.
On the
Simple as
12th
that.
tee, the par 4.
That's how you win at
Again,
Pinehurst.
It's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity.
You know, I went into this tournament with the same mindset as the tournaments,
We're around
the major
140
tournaments last year, that I
yards here.
really locked it
The
in
breeze
and
is
got
moving left to
focused
right
and
up there.
hit the range a lot before. And you can see that in the way we're playing today and decision making, all of that. And I really want to win at Pinehurst. There's plenty of golf left, but a great start. We're in second place. Let's keep it up. Choked approach, 9-iron is the way. Hit it just a bit steep. Right stick down just a touch. Let that wind take it. Fade it right with it. It's going to come off to the left just a touch.
Oh, look at this.
Hit the pin.
Right down the throat. That one had eyes for the flag the whole way.
Yes,
A
it
wonderful
did.
shot.
What a
chance for
shot.
birdie here on the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Thank you, Rich. Thank
What
you,
a
Luke.
performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Do you want to win or do you want to
Currently at
lose?
7 under for the day.
I can tell you one thing. Ryan, the Punisher, wants to win. This is some of the most precise
This
we've ever been.
Incredible collection of par 4s at Pinehurst number 2 continues here at the par 4 12th.
Precise on every single shot, every
That
single
reminded me of the
decision,
Big Easy.
besides
Silky
2.
smooth.
2 poor decisions. We're still 7 under and tied for first place.
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
151. Wind blowing from right to left. A little bit in our face, just barely. I like an 8-iron choked approach. Hit it a little bit shallow. Right stick up just a touch. Don't want this ball to spin back. And honestly, I just want this on the green. Give ourselves a putt. Just like that. That's all we need.
That's inside,
Get
but
on the
how's some
green.
opportunity?
Give ourselves a
You know
putt.
what? That deserves a golf clap.
Thank you.
11 feet left
Wow.
to the hole.
Rich gave us a golf
And he's
clap
down
there.
there. You got a read?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Yeah, Henny's right. Very testing putt, but you know you're going to have a tough putt on this green, but you don't want to be off the green in any shot on the into the green. You don't want to miss. So, I've been here before. We've made these putts before. Let's do it again. Look at that
Just missing the birdie
contact.
there.
What? What happened there? Lack of confidence. Lack of confidence in the line. That'll cause you to miss swing like
that's
that.
got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Yeah, it's tough birdie, but we had the line without that open club face. We really
That
did.
makes him tied for first.
Yeah, everybody remain calm.
The 13th hole here at Pinehurst, number 2, Rich. Just another one of these beaut par 4s.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Kenny, what's he looking at here?
Don't even know.
Wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
I mean, it says pitching wedge splash. We better believe it because, yeah.
Okay, coming out of the sand, but I don't know if there's enough club here.
Found the green side bunker.
Well, okay.
Looking for an up and down here.
It's all right. We got this. I'm going to splash this up, hit this slope, trickle it on up and down towards the hole. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but it's still in good shape.
Time to get the flat stick out now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Looks just a little
He's
bit
got
left
10
to
feet
right.
here. I think he likes it.
Lovely.
Oh, that's a good way to end. What was
Got to
a
be able to
challenging
save
hole.
par from anywhere if you want to win.
Bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Hole number 17 was the ace, I believe.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
The final round there in Ryan Gamer's rookie season, an ace on 17. It was electric.
The 14th hole ends a strong collection of par 4s. Another accurate tee shot required.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Hey, we don't lay back, Rich. You know that. We do sometimes.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy.
All right,
You're
when it's
welcome.
breezy, swing easy. Thank you, Rich. We're going to try that right now. We're going to go 6-iron right up there into the wind. Make sure we don't miss it to the right, though. Well, the swing is going to keep us from missing to the right. It's going to be fine. We're
Okay,
dancing.
that'll work.
We swung easy, Rich.
Chance to move to 8 under here.
Really didn't.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Yeah, it's definitely going left to right. A whole lot of movement here. It's not very challenging, though. There's the only risk here is going too far, and I don't think we're going to do that.
Okay.
All right, getting better. Oh, you rotten thing.
Putting for a par here.
Rich is not happy, is he? That's a good putt, though.
Well, that hole's behind
Yeah.
us. More to play.
Ryan's got his
Currently
dancing
at
shoes on
7
today.
under for
Those
the tournament.
Jordans, that's his dancing shoes, and we are dancing at a high level, and not just dancing.
Well, this wonderful
All
finish to
putts for a
Pinehurst
game are
number
on.
2 truly starts at 15, the par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you,
Yep.
and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is
Let me show you how to play it, Rich.
visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Let me show you how to play it, Rich.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, right by the hole.
You all saw that aggressive line. You know I was going for it for Rich. Yeah, we missed it. But, I mean, it's one of those that it pays off. That's
Second
an
shot
ace.
here on the 15th.
Was it smart? I don't know, but I just wanted to show Rich how to play it, you know? I got ultra aggressive there and almost made it. Would have been the shot of the lifetime. I mean, that's just amazing.
6 feet remaining to the cup.
This for par.
We'll take it.
He's currently tied for first.
I still can't believe we almost made that. When I say almost made it, about as close you can get with that pin location.
On the tee now, the par 4 16th.
Send it, Ryan. You know, it's interesting. Our swing started off front 9. Very good. It seems like down the stretch we've had more misses. Not big misses, but enough to mess up our approach game.
This shot from about
still
190 yards out.
Dominating.
Went straight down.
7 under on this course through 15 is just superb. And here we are, 189, uphill 4 feet. Don't want to misread that. I like a choked approach 6-iron. Land it short, roll it up that slope, let the wind take it. Great distance control,
And
accuracy
that one
was
has
not
found
good.
its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
We're dancing. Ryan's fired up.
Oh, this one will be a bonus. Putt from around 19 feet.
Yeah, 19-footer.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty
What's
level.
it going to do?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Yeah, but we're going to make this. Too firm. Overswing with increased rhythm. That is a big
7
mistake.
feet to the cup.
Had the line to perfection. Are you kidding me? A little too much confidence
Currently
going
7
into
under
that
for the
previous
event.
putt. And that confidence led us to crush it. Ryan pulled out the hammer instead of that Scotty Cameron putter.
When you stand on the 17th tee
Look
at
at Ryan
Pinehurst,
talking
number
to
2,
Jerry.
it's hard not to think of all the history that's happened here. You think of
Oh, here it is.
Payne Stewart and Phil Mickelson. What's your thoughts?
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. It's Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
That was what Ryan Gamer did as well. He thought about Payne Stewart there on the tee last year. That shot, and he took it and set it in the cup. Good strike. The wind's got to grab it, though. Come on, wind. Wind? I misjudged the wind there. I thought the wind was going to grab it more.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
You all know I'm focusing
All right,
around.
Eddie.
I haven't
What's he
taken
got
one
in front of him here with this
screenshot.
putt?
This one's looking at 41 feet.
You all are shocked. This back 9 is so tough on this course. But yeah, I didn't take one screenshot today. I better take like 20 right now to make up for it. You know, you're all going to see the YouTube thumbnail. You're going to see number 17 and be like, did Ryan do it again? No. But still a great screenshot.
John, have you got a read on this one?
He's putting this one downhill and to the right.
Yeah, it's left to right, right to left, and left to right. A lot of break as this slows down, though. Get in. Go. Go.
Yeah, that was really
Gotta
nicely
hit it.
judged
That's the
from there.
line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The putter is hot. The putter is hot right now, and this back nine is extremely tough. Birdie, birdie, and then straight
And
pars.
that'll see him
Love
remain in
it.
the same spot on the leaderboard.
You know, I said this last year as well. At Pinehurst, you got to
And
get your
this
scores on the
wonderful
front nine.
championship test
Not that the
ends
front
at
nine is
Pinehurst
easy.
number 2,
It is
an
not.
uphill par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finish with a birdie.
Dare you say,
-7.
Rich? We'll show you that birdie. I'm going to go choked approach here. Pitching wedge. I'm going to move the left stick up just a touch, de-loft it, and then hit it a bit shallow as well. Go right at it. Dare you say birdie, Rich? Gotta go.
Lovely.
And there's the hop we wanted. Come on.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
To take the outright lead. Dare we say birdie? One time.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
There's the birdie!
And the putt
Come on!
drops for birdie.
Let's see what the rest of the field does. What a round.
Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
What a start, and you talk about a clutch finishing hole, a clutch birdie to give us a one-stroke advantage on Ben Coes in second place and Nate Lashley. Shane Lowry there at 6 under par in fourth, tied with Aaron Ross, Selm Stevens, Justin Suh, Seamus Power, Joe Dahman, and then James Hahn making out the top 10. Exceptional golf, you know. You always forget how tough Pinehurst number 2 is until you play it. And then to get an 8 under there, it's just phenomenal. That is the best golf I've ever played there. It took full focus. It took perfect execution. And, you know, you go back and you think about all those shots we hit today. Some impossible golf shots were struck. And can we ever do a round like that again? I don't know. We'll find out. We got to do one more. But we hit some of the best shots of our career in that one round. We didn't get an ace like we did last year. But that was in the final round. So just maybe an ace is coming. But that was just exceptional golf. I just can't believe it. Thank you all for the one times. Thank you all for all the hype and positive, encouraging comments. Just like always, a one-stroke advantage going into the final round. Let's take a look at the scorecard here. A lot of birdies on that front 9. We start out with 3 birdies, par, birdie. I was 5 under. We had a bogey, but that bogey on 8 was a really good bogey despite a huge mistake. But then we bounced back with the birdie on 9. That's a 30 on the front, a 5 under par. And then the back 9 was looking great. Birdie, but then it really takes off. And it took off, and we were able to grind it out for 6 pars in a row. No bogeys in that stretch, and then we got a birdie to finish. One-stroke lead going into the final round is 62, 8 under par at Pinehurst number 2 is just exceptional. We got to take a look at the event stats here, though. So, yeah, I was about to say, fairways wasn't great and greens wasn't great. We made up for that with our proximity hole at 23. You will take that, and putting was the difference maker. This putting is unreal. These greens are extremely tough on firm fast, and we made those greens look easy. That is unreal, that level of putting from all distances. 80% scrambling is amazing. 61% birdie conversion. And we just didn't make a lot of mistakes. 9 birdies, 8 pars, 1 lone bogey, a huge mistake. We made a couple of mistakes that round, but only one of them cost us a stroke. That was just exceptional golf, and we just got to win this one. We just got to go out there, have a focused final round, and dominate. We're going to go out there locked in like we were this round. We had a different level of focus, and we got to do the same thing. Course management is so key on this golf course. If you lose focus for 1 second, you're going to lose, and we've got to keep it locked in. Now, you can still have focus and lose. We did it at Eastlake Golf Club last year in the Tour Championship. Full focus in that final round. Just didn't have it, and that's golf sometimes. But let's bring it here to Pinehurst number 2 in the final round of the Daybreak Classic. I will see you all in the next one. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series for the multi-sport athlete Ryan Gamer. Check them out on the channel page or the different playlists linked in the video description. We also have the Rec Gamer NASCAR 25 series. That one has been awesome as well, so check it out. But I'll see you in the next one, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.